Hello again, everybody. Your animator and director, Hellament, is back. This time I'm using a very different animation software to portray the stuff that's going to happen in this episode, considering that everything that is going down happened in the real world. So this time I've decided to use Plotagon instead of Gacha Club like I've been using for this series. So as some of his friends from Avakin may know, a lot of us was told that Kenji had died while in the shower, apparently suffering a heart attack on top of blunt force trauma, as we had all been told by his father. When I learned about this, I immediately rushed to his house to try to learn more. So when I got to his house, I noticed a blue urn on the shelf, much like the one you're looking at in this video, except the one that I was looking at in real life had gold letters written into it that said Bubsy. The second I saw that, I immediately thought that what I was looking at was Kenji. When I saw this, I broke down. I broke down in tears over this. This was one of the hardest things for me to look at. Until his mom walked in.
Hey! Tommy! What are you doing over there? Why are you crying?
You guys didn't tell me that y'all had him cremated. Like, I heard that he had died, but I never got to see him before y'all put him in the urn.
Tommy, what are you talking about?
Well, I got a call from Alvin saying that he had a slip and fall incident in the bathroom, and he didn't make it.
What the fuck? Why would he tell you that? Why would you even think he was dead?
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that Kenji's still alive? I saw this urn sitting on the shelf with his name written in it. Well, his gamer tag from the game he's been playing, and I just come to the assumption that this was him. Especially on top of Alvin telling me that he was dead. Why would he tell me that?
That urn has the remains of his cat in it. He named the cat Bubsy. He passed away a couple of days ago.
Well, forgive me for sounding like an idiot, but when I saw this urn, I thought it was Kenji because of the fact that he used the name Bubsy in the game that I was just bringing up. But you just said that he wasn't dead, so what happened to him?
He's ran away from home. He left for school one day and didn't return. We've been searching everywhere for him. He even left his phone behind, and that's not like him to do that.
So he's ran away from home and he's left his phone behind. And now Alvin is telling everybody that he's dead. But, do you still have the phone by any chance? Because I might have to go on that game and see what his friends know about this. So Kenji's mother hands me his phone and I log on to the game. and I open up his account and all that, and I go looking for his friend Queen Bee, to whom he's told me a lot about. So I'm guessing that she's quite a good friend of his anyways. I log on and I talk to her about this, and she tells me that someone used the avatar that I made on his account and went and told her that Kenji was dead. Her and his friend Celestine. Well, her friend Celestine. And they had cried about it, but whoever was doing this with my avatar stood over them and watched them as they cried. What kind of sick motherfucker would do this to his own son? Who would just go into their son's stuff like that and just tell his friends that he's dead, when the reality is he just picked up and ran away from home? So I told B that I was going to take it upon myself to go and find the whereabouts of Kenji. And god damn it, I did just that. There was only 6 hiding places in the vicinity that I knew of, and I found him in one of those 6. So, a few blocks away, there was an abandoned apartment complex that had a small series of crawl spaces behind them that went underneath the apartments. And I spotted Kenji going underneath one of these. So, I followed him inside of the crawl space.
Tommy, what are you doing here?
I've been looking for you for the last few hours. I just got back into town, and, well, do you realize that your father is telling everybody that you're dead, and your mother just told me that you would run away? I don't know what the hell's going on here, but shit's going down. Like super bad. Everybody's worried about you. Your mom's worried. I'm worried. And even your friends on that game are worried about you. You need to come back home, and we need to go and talk to your father.
Look! I'm not ready to come home yet.
Why wouldn't you be ready to come home? You've been away from the house for like 2 weeks, according to my understanding. And you've survived this long? Like, I'm impressed, especially with your conditions.
Tommy, I've been severely depressed for the last 2 weeks, and I just felt like I needed to get away from everything in order to help get myself back to normal. I've been over here surviving off of stuff that I stole from Walmart. All because
Listen, Kenji, you can tell me anything. Like, I can tell there's something bothering you. I can tell that something is deeply bothering you. Something's hurt you. I could tell by that 1,000-yard stare you got in your eyes. Much like the one that I had when I was your age, back in 2008. Please, just tell me what's on your mind. Why have you done this?
You see, Tommy, it's girl problems.
I swear to God, what has that shithead Julissa been telling you this time?
No, it's not her. You see, while I was with her, I met another girl and I kinda got feelings for her. About a month ago, I told her that's Julissa and I were over, but she just kept acting like everything was average. But what she didn't tell me is that she also had feelings for me. She openly admitted that she was in love with me, and then she quit the game, and it just tore me apart. It hurt more knowing that she too had feelings and didn't say anything about it.
Oh my, Kenji, why didn't you tell me about this? You know, you didn't have to run away from the house because of this. You could have just talked with somebody about it. Like, stuff like this happens with people all the time. And believe me, I've been in your shoes countless number of times in the last 30 years. it was just kind of senseless of you to run away like this over that. You should have just talked to me about it. Now come on, let's get you out of here, and let's go talk to your father about this crap, because, believe me, I've got a lot of questions myself.
So, Kenji, I see you finally come back. Listen, son, we gotta talk.
You couldn't be more right about that.
So after you ran off and left your phone behind, I took it upon myself to do some investigating of my own. And I know exactly why it is you were in and out of the hospital back in October.
You went messing through my things, didn't you?
I did what was necessary to know what was happening to my son. So tell me who the hell Julissa is.
Fuck! You went looking through my diary.
Yes, I did. And after reading about her, I've come to a very important conclusion. And I think you need to stop playing that game. This little psychopath sounds dangerous, and you could have put all of us in some serious danger. And the detailed nightmares you've been having involving these games sound harmful as well. It's no wonder we've had to take you in and out of the hospital. You've been stressing yourself out over this. Vampire. Bullshit. You need to quit because it's affecting your mental health. You haven't been the same since you and Violetta started playing those online games together, and you've encountered some rather shady people. So I told your friends on there that you were dead in hopes of getting you to quit and get your head back to normal.
Shit! Why would you do that? You completely missed the part where I left her. I've been away from her since the 13th. And I didn't run away because of any of that. I ran away to prevent another heart attack. Yes, that much is true. I ran away because I was heartbroken over someone else. Yes. It may have been because of the game, but I still have friends on there regardless of the negative effects, and I'm not leaving any of them behind. And it was really messed up of you to tell people I was dead.
I was only doing what I felt was right for your safety and mental health.
In a way, he was right just as much as he was wrong. Yeah, it had negative effects on my mental health. But it wasn't right of him to lie about my well-being to people who cared about me. Cared for my well-being and my mental health. And most importantly, didn't go telling people I was dead. When I returned, though, I was faced with a wall of depression, seeing that almost everyone on my friends list left after I was proclaimed dead, except for 2 people.
Oh, God.